The sun setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Houston, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got the monster. Cowboy is out there with Wilson. Then it's the kid, and it's Miracle Man in at the 1 spot. And for the Rockets, Vucevic is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Garland. Then there's Bennett, and it's Neely in at the shooting guard position. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Here's Neely from downtown, and the 3 ball is good. And Chris, just getting into a new year. Already injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, and the big thing, though, end the year healthy. I mean, get your guys back to 100%. Don't rush them back early.
The layup missed. Right side, Wilson. Pass to Miracle Man. Cans it from downtown. Miracle Man's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bennett kicks to McDaniels. Up top, Bennett. Last game he had 28 points. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Here's the monster. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Neely. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Neely's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Bennett. D right on him. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Both shots good from the stripe.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
A nice shot by Tyler.
They've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Here's Neely. He's covered by Leonard. Neely can't get it to go. Here's Miracle Man. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul. Lewis checked in for Bennett. And as it goes out of bounds. Houston able to keep the ball.
A moment here to see some stats for Cowboy. He's coming off an excellent season. He put in about 28 points per, 15 assists, and he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Vucevic, it's not going to go for him.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Lewis on top. He had 16 points in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Pass to Garland. Misses the three.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
You could see it in that game. Despite the odds going against them, once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
We see that a lot with so-called underdogs. I mean, the longer they hang around, the more dangerous they get, especially in overtime.
Here's Barrett. They need this, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the pass to the professor. Inside, ABC. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Vucevic. It's intercepted. Here's ABC, covered by Barnes. Here's Rain Man. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Pulls up. That one a little long.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Shoots from the baseline. The shot comes out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And the whistle blows. As the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Rockets trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain. Some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Here's Lewis. Over Wilson. The putback. Wilson grabs the board. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the inside. Tyler, no good.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
De La Cruz, and it's good for two.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And he gets it to go. 11 points for Miracle Man.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And so it's the visiting team. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
They've got Barrett, and it's Barnes, and at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Miracle Man. And that one is off. So Houston will take it the other way.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Shot by Bennett, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Rockets trailed by 19. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. For three, Barrett. That shot off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Miracle Man. It's rebounded by Houston. Score the basket, his second of two attempts.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Timeout called, the Rockets. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Take a look at Leonard, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic. And, of course, ABC, another player that shoots extremely well from the free throw line.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Passes to Neely. Will it go? It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And Lewis comes to help. And stolen by Bennett. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. The wide open look here for Garland. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Here's Gary. 2 free throws coming up, and they the shooting foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the Rockets making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Rockets trail by 19. And here is Garland. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. For the three. That shot no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And oh boy. A lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Number 10.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Great showing for him last season. First in free throw percentage, third in field goal percentage, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. That free throw missing. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Here's Garland. Here's Bennett. He drains it from the right block. Bennett's got his first bucket in this one.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team. And try and get out of this hole.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul. Barnes, he's checked in for the Rockets. Stolen by Wilson, pushing it up. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Wilson's got his second basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Vucevic. Another miss by Houston.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Here's Miracle Man. Here's Tyler. Plays it up and banks it in.
there he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. The Rockets making a switch here. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. De La Cruz. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's the monster. 4 seconds left. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so it's the visiting team cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, give us your take.
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the three ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them to keep pounding it inside and staying physical.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Get out there with Miracle Man, and it's Cowboy, and there's the monster. And it's Wilson and it's small forward. The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Bennett. And Bennett drops them both. Here's Miracle Man. Vucevic with the rebound. Rockets trail by 20. Shot from free throw range. The offensive rebound. McDaniels lays it up off the glass. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded. Close and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Houston, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
It's tipped. Out they get it back. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. Lewis checked in for Neely. The Rockets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. ABC passes to the professor. Good on the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely, and that one is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
The Rockets making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Bennett with it. Can't cash in from close range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Rockets trailed by 19.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit. With a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Pass to Lewis. Now Vucevic. It's Garland, top of the key. He was all alone on that one. Garland's got 19 points.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And Barrett slams it in.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you gotta tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now, here's Bennett. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Beautiful dish in the... Layup goes down. Barrett's got 6 points.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here. And not... of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Rockets trail by 15. Kicks it to Lewis. Back to Barrett. Here's the three. No good. Shot missing. Gotten half their shots to drop in the second half. Up to this point, going 7 of 14. The feed to Tyler. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up. He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Miracle Man. The Rockets pull it in.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Fires the three. He can't get that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. De La Cruz, the pass to Vucevic. The Rockets with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Barnes grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 17. Outside Lewis. It's good from long range. Lewis has got 5.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
And Vucevic pulls it down.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And here's the fast break. Here's Miracle Man. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. So for the Rockets, Daniels is checked in for Vucevic, and Neely subbed in for Barrett. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Poke loose. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Rockets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Tyler, no good. And here's the fast break. Here's Neely. No good off the front iron. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rockets trail by 16. Garland is out there with Neely. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Lewis in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
A smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. It's deflected. They retain possession. Stolen by McDaniels. Lewis gets the bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the on hold. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And it's checked in for the Rockets. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Here's Miracle Man. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That's his first personal foul. Number 1.
Rockets trail by 19. Neely the pass to Barnes. That's tipped.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And that one, good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter? A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Tries again. Nice shot by Bennett.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Number 1.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Now a timeout called by Houston. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, you know, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, you know, let their guards down at times. You know, then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
And the Rockets making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Basket counts. That's 28 points for Miracle Man.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Garland kicks to Bennett. Houston moving the ball around. Vucevic to the pass to Bennett.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
Rockets trail by 21. Lets the 3 fly. Wilson grabs the board.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line. Number 1.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Garland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Vucevic with it. Leonard picks him up. And Vucevic kicks to Garland. Offensive rebound. Vucevic with the bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Rockets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Stolen by Wilson. Throws it up high. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Impressively throughout at 62%. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Miracle Man. And so they foul intentionally. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Third team foul. At the line. Number 1. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He misses the free throw.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Miracle Man.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Now off the inbound, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Launches it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
He's perfect from the line this time. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low, the monster, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And the foul on the monster. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other.
The professor's checked in for the monster. To the wing right side. Hits it from three-point range.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Miracle Man. It's hauled in by Stewart. Rockets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And that's an intentional foul. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Tyler. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
ABC's checked in for Tyler, and he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And now we've got the intentional foul. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Miracle Man. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 27 seconds left in the fourth. An easy 2 points on the layup. Miracle Man's got 53.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And an intentional foul right there. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Count it, good. Miracle Man's got 57 points. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The first one falls. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Miracle Man's got 59 points.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows him to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good, but they recover it. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did today.